Hey folks, it's Expansion, and today we're diving into the top 10 most anticipated games of 2025. 2025 is shaping up to be absolutely stacked with exciting releases, and today we're counting down the games that we just can't wait to get our hands on. Let's jump right in. At number 10, Death Stranding. 2. On the Beach. Releasing in 2025 for PS5, Death Stranding 2 sees Hideo Kojima returning with even more of his unique style of storytelling and world-building. Sam Porter Bridges is back, and the world is more dangerous than ever, with flash floods, landslides, and new biomes like deserts and rocky landscapes. Traversal gets a significant upgrade. Sam now has access to a jetpack for scaling vertical terrain, making those long treks more manageable. Combat is also taking a step forward, with new weapons like sniper rifles and rocket launchers, alongside enhanced melee mechanics. But that's not all. New characters, including Tomorrow, Elle Fanning, and Rainy, Shioli Kutsuna, join the story, and the cinematic trailers hint at a deeper, more emotional narrative. While the exact release date isn't set, expect this one in late 2025. If you loved the original or are just curious about Kojima's vision, this is one to keep an eye on.
So after I closed up shop.
At number 9, Doom, The Dark Ages. Prepare to rip and tear, medieval style. Doom. The Dark Ages is a bold new direction for the franchise, blending the fast-paced FPS combat you know and love with a medieval fantasy setting. Set as a prequel to the modern Doom games, you'll be defending kingdoms against hordes of demons, using brutal medieval-inspired weapons like a chainsaw shield, a mace, and a skull gun. The combat promises to feel more grounded, with a focus on strafing and projectile dodging, throwing back to the gameplay of the original Doom titles. The world looks massive, with castles to explore and even demon dragons to fight. And yes, it's coming to PS5, Xbox Series X/S, and PC. While there's no firm release date yet, this one promises to be another adrenaline-fueled classic. At number 8, Ghost of Yoti. Fans of Ghost of Tsushima, rejoice. Ghost of Yoti is taking the series to Hokkaido, Japan, set 300 years after the events of the original game. This time, you'll play as Atsu, a dual-wielding female warrior on a quest for revenge, and the game promises a fresh perspective on the Ghost legend. The world is massive, filled with snowy mountains and lush forests, and the game leans heavily into the natural beauty of Japan's northern regions. It's also the first Ghost game built exclusively for PS5, which means massive sightlines, dynamic weather, and some of the most realistic environments we've seen yet. If you thought Ghost of Tsushima was stunning, this one will blow you away. Expect to see it land in late 2025. At number 7, Grand Theft Auto 6. It's been over a decade since GTA 5, and Grand Theft Auto 6 is finally on the way. Set in Vice City, the game promises the biggest and most immersive open-world Rockstar has ever created. This time, you'll play as two protagonists, Lucia and her unnamed partner. The story revolves around their rise in the criminal underworld, and the game will feature dynamic missions, enhanced NPC behavior, and, yes, alligators roaming the streets. The visuals already look incredible, and Rockstar is planning post-launch updates that could expand the map and add new missions. Targeting a fall 2025 release, this is shaping up to be one of the biggest games of all time. At number 6, Like a Dragon, Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii. Goro Majima as a pirate? Sign us up. Like a Dragon, Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii puts the fan-favorite character in a tropical setting where he's lost his memory and must assemble a pirate crew. The gameplay features two combat styles, the nimble Mad Dog and the more brutal Sea Dog, which incorporates pirate tools like grappling hooks and explosives. You'll also engage in naval combat, upgrading your ship and battling other pirate crews. Mini-games are back too, with everything from Dragon Kart to karaoke. Releasing on February 21st, 2025, this game promises the same mix of over-the-top action and heartfelt storytelling that fans love. At number 5, Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. Samus Aran makes her triumphant return in Metroid Prime 4. Built from the ground up for the Nintendo Switch, this game takes us to new worlds and pits Samus against her old enemy, Sylux, who's leading a band of space pirates. Gameplay stays true to the Prime series, mixing exploration, puzzle solving, and fast-paced combat. New abilities like the Scan Visor and Morph Ball are back, alongside new mechanics like environmental terraforming and upgraded weapons. While we don't have a firm release date yet, Metroid Prime 4 Beyond is one of the most ambitious Nintendo titles we've seen in years. At number 4, Monster Hunter Wilds. Monster Hunter Wilds takes the series to a new level, with massive open-world environments, dynamic weather, and new mounts called secrets. These mounts not only carry your gear, but also help you track monsters, adding a strategic element to the hunt. The game's narrative focuses on the Arkveld, a mythical beast thought to be extinct. With new monsters like Lalabarina, the massive spider boss, and Ray Dow, a lightning-charged wyvern, this game is shaping up to be a co-op masterpiece. Launching February 28th, 2025 for PS5, Xbox Series X/S, and PC, this is the Monster Hunter Evolution fans have been waiting for. At number 3, Pokémon Legends ZA. Set entirely in Lumiose City, Pokémon Legends, ZA brings the Legends formula to an urban environment. The game introduces Mega Evolutions and focuses on an urban redevelopment plan, suggesting a more story-driven experience. While we haven't seen much gameplay yet, the idea of exploring a fully realized city with open-world elements has us intrigued. Releasing in 2025 for the Nintendo Switch, this could redefine the Pokémon experience. At number 2, Slay the Spire 2, the original. Slay the Spire practically invented the roguelike deck-building genre, and Slay the Spire 2 looks to take everything we loved about the first game and crank it up to 11. This sequel introduces a host of new characters, starting with the Necrobinder, a skeletal figure cloaked in eerie flames and wielding a Reaper's scythe. Alongside returning favorites like the Ironclad and the Silent, the roster promises a mix of fresh strategies and refined classics. The game retains its core loop of turn-based deck-building battles, where each decision can make or break your run. This time, however, the Spire itself has evolved. It's packed with entirely new enemies, events, artifacts, and bosses that promise to test your creativity and adaptability. What's especially exciting is the deeper layer of strategy. Each character now boasts expanded archetypes, allowing for more variety and synergy between cards. If you thought the original game was addictive, this sequel seems designed to keep you coming back for even more. With early access dropping in 2025, this is a must-play for fans of roguelikes and anyone who enjoys a solid challenge paired with nearly endless replayability. And at number 1, Elden Ring Night Rain. Taking the top spot is Elden Ring Night Rain, an ambitious cooperative action game that builds on the legacy of one of From Software's most celebrated titles. Unlike its predecessor, Night Rain focuses on multiplayer dynamics, where teams of up to 3 players explore a procedurally generated version of Limgrave over 3 in-game days. The premise is simple but thrilling. Players must upgrade their characters, collect resources, and conquer challenges to prepare for an epic showdown with the final boss at the end of the 3rd day. The procedural generation means no 2 runs will feel the same, keeping every attempt fresh and unpredictable. Combat mechanics have been fine-tuned for cooperative play, emphasizing synergy between teammates. Whether you're specializing in long-range magic or heavy melee, teamwork is essential for overcoming the game's increasingly brutal challenges. The lore of Elden Ring. Night Rain expands on the world we fell in love with in the original. Limgrave's procedurally generated environments promise to uncover new secrets, twists, and challenges while staying true to From Software's signature storytelling style. And of course, the bosses, each meticulously designed to push players to their limits, are guaranteed to be both awe-inspiring and punishing. This game isn't just about surviving. It's about mastering every aspect of your character and working as a unit to tackle one of the most ambitious challenges From Software has ever created. Set to release in 2025, Elden Ring Night Rain is shaping up to be a masterpiece in cooperative action gaming.